at the end of every hard-earned day. Last night in the glow of an empty parking lot I stood, the haze of water hanging from a storm, burnt to orange, the night's plum bitten open and left for flies. I wanted to sit down, wet my ass on pavement, feel the purr of everything buzz against my cheek, and think of the way my father sometimes stood for too long in his underwear, looking at nothing but his own reflection. When I believed in God, I used his name to stitch together what I didn't know. Maybe I'm wrong about everything, that the murmur of electricity singing through a wire singed by the slow burn of time is a kind of God, that the hush of a cloud shying behind the dark cloak of night just minutes after crying is a kind of humanity. You know that feeling too, don't you? How you sometimes cry without crying, and how one day you are struck by a desire to go home simply and sit by the window near your bed and do nothing but hear yourself breathe. You are alive, I know. Here is the parking lot of your existence. Notice how the empty spaces puddle with rainwater, butts of cigarettes, little boats that know no shore. Here is the light hanging like dust caught in another room. You remember now. Here is a memory of your father in that room. Here are his feet, the ample simplicity of his body, how there are days where you know nothing but the longing to be held, and who taught you that? That the difference between want and need is only how you make up your mind. It's all right, I want to say, to the lamp, the throb of a car starting somewhere, the scream of someone screaming along a song through the window of a bar. I am not always kind. There are days I give up. The night thrums like silver dropped from some great height. I once held a baby to my face and kissed her nose for the longest time. To be wide and soft, to lay your body down and feel the gentle moan of everyone ending their day atop you. If you told me I could do this, I would believe in anything. When I was little, I held an ear to my father's gut just to hear him breathe. I needed to know there were others somewhere in the midst of all this dreaming. Life is big, and I don't know what to do with it. If I have to sit down, tell me you will sit beside me. We will eat each other like plums. We will hum a melody that never repeats itself. We will put our ears to our bellies, be still, and listen to the throb still throbbing.